one of the most pertinent issues that has come out of the whole Daddy Lumba, Akosua Serwaa, and Odobroni saga is Sidechickism. And one of the interesting conversations that has been had is about how we women bash each other for bad behavior. I have been one of the people that have not been happy with Odobroni and her conduct and what she's done and all of that. And I've openly spoken about that kind of lifestyle and the consequences of that. But we can't talk about Odobroni without also acknowledging that the main perpetrators and the people that promote Sidechickism are the men. If you sell anything in the market and there are no people to actually purchase, this is why in economics there's demand and supply. The supplies will always be there as long as there is the demand for it. And you talk to a lot of women today and they will tell you to your face that the thing that keeps them going is they have agreed that Sidechickism is what works, because women who are wives and are married to men get treated horribly. However, when these same men go to the side chicks, they are the best behavior because the side chicks have standards. The side chicks don't take no BS from them. They have to be of their best behavior. The side chicks also know that the men are never going to marry them. So they make sure they position themselves to benefit to the max. It's all a fun-having experience. The side chick doesn't have to do no cooking, no cleaning, no nothing. They are just out to have fun. And then they release the men to go home and take out their frustrations and unleash their demons on their wives. You see, if men would come to the table of marriage with equity and put some decorum and respect about themselves and their bodies, if men would learn to protect their manhood and, not be too freely giving of that, then Sidechickism won't be, a prior topic for discussion or open and rife in our community or our society today. Sidechickism is very attractive to a lot of women because it comes with it no sorrow. In fact, you enjoy, you have all the fun, and then they go and do their BS to their wives. Ask many wives whether they're happy in their marriages, and the percentage of men who actually dignify and give respect to their wives in the minority. It's very funny how as soon as men who are husbands go to side chicks, they're prepared to do just about anything for them. So, I'm all for calling out wrongdoing and blaming everybody and saying the wife, the side chick is a demon and she's evil and all of that, and demonize their actions. Right, I agree with that. But we can't also have this conversation without also acknowledging the men's role in that. Every man who wants to have a side chick wants to have a wife he can keep at home, control, make miserable, emotionally abuse, and all of those things so that they can go out there and have fun with their side pieces. I know that a lot of men are going to come for me and say, if the woman that I'm married to doesn't give me peace, what do you expect me to do? Do you give her peace? Because the truth about it is that women produce or reproduce and make bigger anything you give her. So if you feed her peace, if you treat her well, if you're nice to her, if you treat her like a human being, 9 women out of 10 would reproduce that and give you something bountiful out of that. I'm not saying there aren't unreasonable women. There are. But if we talk about percentages here, A lot of the problems that are coming out of marriages today is all about men cheating on their wives. I know some women cheat on their husbands too, but we're talking about percentages here. And the number of men who do it far outnumbers the women who do the same. If you really want to have a partner to share your life with, you have to come to the table of marriage with equity. See the person that you're marrying as your co-equal, not that you're higher or above them in any way, shape, or form. The woman is supposed to be your helpmate, not your slave. That means that you're doing the work and your wife is there to help you do the work. Not that she comes in and you dump everything from washing, cleaning, looking after children, doing homework, going for parents' evening, raising the children, warming the bed, all of those things to the wife to do. That isn't what marriage was destined to be about. It's a partnership where two people agree that they're sharing their life together. You know, I mean it literally, like you're sharing everything about your life together. I've come from a home where the parents that gave birth to me have been together for almost 5 decades. Okay, they've known each other much longer than that. And the thing that has sustained them is partnership. Partnership, where it's not like one person is trying to lord it over the other person, no, but they're in this partnership and each person is playing their roles. So sidechickism is going to remain attractive to people for as long as the men will continue to disrespect and disregard their women and not treat them right. You know, it's like the wives deserve the worst part of their behavior and the side chicks are the heroines that get acknowledged for everything. In this Daddy Lumba and Akosua Serwaa story, the wife helped build him to become somebody. And it is that somebody, that persona that attracted Odobroni to be wanting to spend life and time with him and have 6 children with him. I've kept on asking this question and I haven't had a response from anybody. If Daddy Lumba was a taxi driver, Mr. Nobody, doesn't really have any cash to his name, wasn't, you know, famous or anything like that, and was just an ordinary Joe Block, you know, hustling and trying to make ends meet on a daily basis, would she have even found anything to be attracted to want to spend these number of years with him? People only want to focus on how he was sick for 17 years and how Odobroni came to the rescue and stood by him in his sick days and all of that. Who made him? If you're looking after a sick man, assuming all of that assertion is true, and this sick man has money, you have everything done for you, you have maids, you have cleaners, you have a cook, you have a driver, you have a gardener and everything. I'm not seeing that as a big struggle because there are people to literally do everything for you. The hustling is when a wife has to get on a bus, run in the snow to catch the bus with young children, get them to school, clean them up, do homework, and be a single parent when the whole time the man is on the other side of the world having fun with this side piece where there's a lot of money, assets that have been acquired to give her the soft life. It's the soft life that the side chicks fall for. So let's just put this truth out there and get it and understand that at the end of the day, it's always the women, the wives, that do all the hard work, the laboring and all of that. And then the side chicks sit on the side and enjoy it all because the men refuse to remember the people that stood with them through thick and thin when they were Mr. Nobody. Now that they've become Mr. Somebody, they've forgotten who got them there. And they think the side chicks deserve the accolades for doing absolutely nothing. If we really want to tackle side chickism, the men that are the ones that are demanding that, would have to, have a rethink. But as long as they continue to do what they do, oh yeah, side chickism ain't going nowhere. And men can't be crying foul when the side chicks, latch onto them and pounce on them and bite them where it hurts. Because yeah, they're also there to have fun and to survive and to get the icing on the cake. Okay, so let's just understand this whole conversation and look at it from that dimension as well. God bless you for watching. Thank you. Share the video, please, so other people can hear the lessons that can be learned out of this whole situation. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.